Thanks, Aaron. Hi, Vlatko.
Hey, Joe.
How many roster spots are open? How many roster?
I mean, with this game, we just got another step closer, but we're about 18.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Seriously, in a game like tonight where you guys are clearly better, a team that's probably pretty tired in Argentina, what kinds of things are you looking for in terms of gauging this performance, both as the team and individually?
So first, even though they're tired or we were better team, it's always hard to play with against a team that sits low. It's hard to break them down, and it's hard to do it quick. So for us, it takes a little bit of time to figure out the angles, to figure out the area, to figure out the positions and how we can do it. So that was the one thing that we're looking at, like how quick can we do it, who can figure that out, and how we can unlock a team. So the understanding of our principles, the implementation of our principles, and the execution is individually, as a group, as a unit, and also as a team is what we're looking for. So overall, very happy with how we performed and how we were able to unlock Argentina early in the game and how we finished the game as well.
And the individual performances, I mean, is it along similar lines, or are you looking for different things?
Yeah, individual performances are always part of it. I mean, everyone that spends any minute on the field is very detailed and very close evaluated.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Meg Linehan. Go ahead, Meg.
Hi, Vlatko. I'm going to stay on brand for questions from me, but hoping to talk to you about Christy Mewis and what you saw from her tonight, maybe just in addition to the assist and her finish on her goal.
Yeah, so early on when we started the game, Christy was trying to figure out those areas that I was talking about, or the position where she could impact the game. It took her a little bit of time, but once she figured it out, I thought she was very good. And you mentioned it; she scored a great goal. She assisted on a very nice goal as well. The whole build-up and the execution was very good, and she was able to impact the game different ways, whether it was with a run behind the line or underneath the line, and being the one to assist on the goal. It was I thought it was good.
Perfect. Thank you, Vlatko.
Thanks, Meg. Let's go to Jason Anderson. Go ahead, Jason.
Hi, Vlatko. Appreciate your time here. It seemed like early in the first half you had a situation where once like you said, the players kind of got the feel for where the spaces were going to be, that you had some really effective rotations with Rose and Kristen on the right half space. Was that something you had worked on, or was that something that the players sort of figured out as the game went on?
I mean, we work on a lot of different things. We work on lots of different rotations, interchanging of positions. We work on players making different runs and different movements. And what we always say is we give them tools, and they need to use them in different times in different ways.
And as a quick second question, Kelly played half an hour. How is she doing physically? Did you think she played through the game?
I thought she did great for the time that she spent on the field, and I'm glad that she was able to get those 30 minutes on the field. That was a pre-planned sub. We knew that physically that's probably the safest amount of minutes that she could play, and from here on, I have no doubt that she's going to be able to play a lot more minutes whenever we need her, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be able to do that for her club as well. But the thing with Kelly is, she's a tremendous player, and if we can even have her for 5 minutes, I would put her in even for 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason. A couple more from Vlatko here. Let's go to Jeff Kassouf. Go ahead, Jeff.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Vlatko. Might keep on the theme of asking about some individual performances. Tierna and Casey, some significant minutes for both of them, different number of minutes. But what were you looking for from both of them, and did you see it on an individual basis?
Yes. So first, in terms of Casey, her maximum amount of minutes from the physical standpoint was 45, and I'm glad that she was able to perform very well in those 45 minutes. Early on, she had couple of decisions that she made that I felt like she could have done a better job. But again, it was very early in the game, and once she started feeling the game and understanding the movement of the players ahead of her, I thought that she was very good. And on the other side, defensively, there was nothing we can say. I mean, she was spot on in every action that she performed. On the other side, or next to her, Tierna, very, very calm, dictating the pace together with Becky and spraying balls left and right. I thought she did good, and in fact, we even saw her as an overlapping fullback on the left side, and thought that she was able to impact the game and help us out in the attack from that standpoint. So both of them very good performance.
Thanks, Vlatko.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's go to Nancy Armour. Go ahead, Nancy.
Hey, Vlatko. Thanks for
Hey,
taking the time. Do you have a timeline in your mind of when you do want to have the roster set, and how much is it going to be dependent on nights like this versus what you're seeing in camps and what you're seeing when the players go back to their individual clubs?
So selecting the roster is an ongoing process, and everything that we do in camp, in training, in games, everything that they're going to do in the games in clubs is going to be important as well, because ultimately it may come down to the certain form that the player is in, if both players are equal. So a lot of things come in play, and I've explained this before, from the performance, health, fitness, fit on the team, position that they play, and also versatility and specialty that they have. So there's so many things and boxes that they need to check in order to be on the roster. But like I said, it's an ongoing process, and as we go forward, I'm sure that I'm gonna have more answers or more clear answers. But right now, we're still evaluating everyone, and we're still and the list is still pretty big, I guess, in compared to 18.
Thanks.
Thanks, Nancy. Alex Ozzie, go ahead.
Hey, Vlatko. I imagine with every tournament you have takeaways both about your own team, but also the competition that you faced and what to expect from them going forward. And I'm curious if you could talk a little bit about looking ahead to the Olympics. The idea of scouting, I imagine, is probably a little bit harder with COVID, and just kind of how you plan to assess, your opponents at the Olympics in the next few months.
I mean, every game that any Olympic participant or national team that is participating in Olympics, we're watching, we're scouting, analyzing, breaking down to every single moment possible. And just for example, just recently, just today we had Netherlands versus Germany. Obviously, Netherlands is going to be in the Olympics, or Canada versus Brazil. Any game that happens in women's soccer, our scouting department and analytics department go through very thorough, very detailed, and break it down to the smallest detail. It comes back to the technical staff, and we do the same and analyze it to prepare for the biggest tournament. And when we face any of those teams, I hope that we're going to be as prepared as we can get.
Last one goes to Grant Wiedenfeld. Go ahead.
Hi, Vlatko. I have to ask about Jane Campbell. I haven't looked at the stats, but would it be fair to call her performance flawless?
You know what? Jane Campbell is on goal. She's in front of the goal to stop any shot that goes her way. And if it doesn't, then I'm happy, Okay, I'm happy that our goalkeeper is not to touch the ball, but if he does, she's there to save it. We're very happy with Jane and her form. She's been incredible in camp, actually in several camps in a row now, and I just hope that she continues that form in her market with the team, and hopefully going forward if she gets called up on our team as well.